I lie, people.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I don't even know.
Come closer to me so that they can hear you.
But I'm comfy.
Come on, they're not gonna be able to hear you.
I'll speak up louder.
That just makes it weird.
No, I'll tell you what will make it weird.
Oh my God, please don't.
I can make it really
Don't. I mean, you can if you really want to, but just know that there's like, people recording.
weird. That's fine.
For you.
Record.
Because you don't care. Okay. So I'm just waiting for people to. Whoa. Because you don't care. I am up really late tonight. So I'm just waiting for people to. Whoa. So everything actually sounds fine. I am up really late tonight. I was just checking the audio.
Okay.
Hey, HBV and husband. Yep, this is my husband in the background. This is husband, and I haven't cast you to stone yet.
Not yet. I feel like you've gotten close a few times.
No. But yeah, we're just up. I don't know. Like, we slept in yesterday. What was it yesterday? Because now it's 12. But yesterday, and then I slept in a little later. And so, yeah, I have a lot of just weird energy. I don't know. Nathan's playing a little, what is it? What are you playing on your phone?
Archero.
Archero. Hello, beautiful, strong women who are badasses. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. It was fun, again, having you on the stream the other day, MC Yushu. That was fun. If you guys want, like, a link to come chat. How long till the baby gets here? It feels like any minute. I'm already, like, full term. So, I'm full term, and I'm basically just waiting. I feel like I'm already in, like, that pre-term labor, I guess. Not pre-term labor, that sounds bad. But, like, there's 2 phases of labor. Like, the home active labor where you're, like, going through the Braxton Hicks, like, mini contractions that get worse and worse and worse. And your sleep is weird, and your body's doing weird things. Just stuff like that. But, yeah. Hey, Snorkel for 420. I haven't seen you around here in a while. What's up? We're playing, what are we playing? We're playing, what's it called? Mario Kart as well. And I'm eating a cough drop because that's just how it be. So how are you guys? Are you guys staying safe? I hope you are. I hope you're being sanitary. You'll do great, I'm sure. Thank you so much. I'm a little nervous because there's some hospitals that are not even allowing the partner. I am. To be in the room, but
I still have Animal Crossing open.
Yeah, I was telling you to close it.
Didn't tell me to close
Here, we have to go back.
You do it.
I can't. I don't have. See, you have the thing, the other side.
You have the home button.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Calm down. You seem so weird. Okay.
That's not Mario Kart.
Oh my gosh, Easter's tomorrow, guys. I am off of this whole thing. Easter's tomorrow, babe.
Cool.
That way we don't have to wait that long to give her basket.
Sunday.
I always thought Easter was on Sunday too. Did we miss Easter today?
Probably did.
Oh my gosh. This quarantine thing has got us all fucked.
It doesn't help that Easter is one of those days.
Wait, it's on Sunday? Wait, did we miss it? Did we miss it? Is it next Sunday?
It's next Sunday.
Oh, I literally am so excited to give her this little, I don't even know what it's called. These like kid toys that my daughter has been watching on YouTube, like unboxings with. And they're just really like, they're like surprise little box unboxing. Like you open this big box and it's like surprise of 20 little characters. and they're like special edition, and she's been freaking out over the YouTube videos, so I'm just really excited to see her open that. And then a little basket that we have going on with it, but dang it, I thought it was tomorrow. We should have celebrated early.
Why?
And to give her the toys.
That takes away from the significance.
Oh, you're right. Fine. My movie night was tanked. Oh no, what movie did you have planned though? Yes, they're the Shopkin things. I'm surprised you knew that. Like, I honestly...
I would have Super Mario Deluxe.
Oh, because I thought it was Mario, babe. I'm like, I am multitasking like you wouldn't believe right now. So, 2 Marios here. We got one with the cars and one with the gameplay. My bad. Apparently Easter is Sunday. Heck yeah. Oh, a Toy Story marathon. We have all the Toy Stories. And we watch them so much. It's kind of crazy.
I could probably quote almost every one of them.
Yeah. Are you gonna pussy out in this game? You ready to lose?
Probably.
You ready to lose? By the way, my husband. Aw, thank you so much. I love you guys too. You guys are the best. But my husband's the best at this, and I suck at Mario Kart. But I still give it my good go.
Press your little thingies.
You need to chill.
Like, I'll chill once things cool.
I'm trying. It's LR. There we go. What character should I be, guys? Luigi, Mario, Princess Peach, King Boo. There's a snake in my boot. Wow, that's actually accurate. That is actually accurate. Bowser. I will be Bowser. Oh, wait, no. Oh, Bowser. Yeah, Bowser.
Bowser.
Calm down. I clicked the wrong button. My God. How do I go back?
There you go.
There we go. I'm going to be the bone one. I'm Bowser.
I'm Shy Guy.
And you are Shy Guy. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, don't worry. I'm still going to be checking the chat. I will be Luigi next. I'll still be checking the chat, guys. Don't even worry. Oh, and by the way, there are like logistics of what cars do what.
No, there's not.
Yes? Okay, go back.
No,
I'm going to show you.
I don't feel like going through that.
Oh my God. Then don't even try to fight it. And just trust me, because I figured it out, and I would never say anything without backup.
No. There would have stats next to the cars.
Yes, and I found the stats button. You have to press the stats button. I found it. I have to go through it again. You wouldn't go back, and that's why I said go back, because that's like bait. That's bait.
You're trying to trick me with that.
I'm not trying to trick you with it.
You're trying to trick me.
No one's trying to trick you.
You're trying to give yourself a leg up.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to give myself a leg up. I'm just being honest because I found it because we're new to this. You guys see him trolling me? He's such a turd. Wait, we gotta press pause because I don't want the drift thing. I don't like this. No, I didn't do it. Calm down. Okay.
Good.
Lynn's finding this very entertaining. Yes, it's good. And then people are saying hi in the chat.
What up?
Speed on the motorbike is a stat I always try to get the highest. See? Even other people know that there are stats. Duh. What is happening?
What did you do? You broke it.
I didn't break it.
Press the
It's just how I am. You are so mad. Okay. When he doesn't start his race off good, guys, he gets a little...
Look, Mario Kart is not something to fuck around with.
He takes this shit so fucking seriously. I'm not kidding. Like, he will take it so goddamn seriously. Husbands always troll.
It's not just a game. It's my life.
It's not just a game. It's my life. I feel like that's me with The Sims. On a real note, like, people always ask me why I moderate so much, or not moderate, but mod the game so much, and it's like, because it's like real life. It's a simulation, dudes. of people. Like this is how I'm choosing to spend my actual breathing moments on this planet, simulating like computer game. So I take it very seriously.
Fuck you, whoever that blue shell is.
I haven't gotten a blue shell in so long. Have a good night's sleep, MC Yushu. I hope you have a good night's sleep. Thank you for dropping by.
Nightmares.
He says he hopes you have nightmares. That's actually horrifying, and I apologize on his behalf. So sorry. No, nightmares are actually intense. Like, oh my goodness. And then sleep paralysis. I've never had sleep paralysis, but I have heard stories.
Oh, it's awful.
My husband has had sleep paralysis, and I feel so bad. Like, he said he's even had it since we've been married. We've been married 5 years this summer. So to me, it's like, I wish he would have told me and like woke me up or something after he got like out of the paralysis part. Like, but bad when that happens, because it's like he can't tell me, so I can't help him. And then yeah, I just feel like he suffers. Have any of you guys in the chat actually suffered from sleep paralysis before?
Just feels like a demon's about to eat your soul.
She says she hopes that you have nightmares back, and I agree.
Hey, that's sweet.
He says that's sweet. Hey, friendly neighborhood. What is up? I saw a video about a stream about you the other day. I was like, damn, I just saw it, like a little bit of it, and I read the transcripts. I was like, people are going ham. People are going ham, man.
First place.
I think this quarantine has got everybody messed up in the mind. People are starting drama left and right, attacking people on live streams left and right. You've had sleep paralysis and it stopped. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, sleep paralysis is scary. Yeah, I'm a hit. I mean, hey, you know, that people talking about you at this point, to be honest, on your YouTube channel is actually kind of a good thing. To be honest, you know, like you're getting a little bit of attention, and people are going to have an opinion on the internet, and that's just how it is. If you want to come up here, you can come up here and chat. If you have the time, I'll send you the link. I'll send anybody the link. Lynn, if you want to come up here and have a chit chat. Actually, yeah, you guys get the hell up here. I don't want to be alone. Nathan wants to get to know. Nathan's like, oh, wow.
That's fine. No big deal.
No big deal. This is the community, though. These are my buddies. These are my buddies.
What the hell just happened?
You're my husband. Big difference. No. When he gets to work, he's going to join. You've been good. Yeah, I've been really just concerned for a lot of people right now on the internet. Oh my gosh, I just got hit by this clown balloon. But like, I'm at this point where I just can't do a whole lot or say a whole lot or like get involved because it's so stressful. And like I talked about it the other day, I want to say stuff sometimes, but it's just so, it never ends if you do, you know? Somebody suggests that you meditate to stop your sleep paralysis. I agree. Maybe you should try meditation before bed.
Or you just have a conversation with the demons that are trying to eat your soul.
Or he says, and he counters that with, or you just have a conversation with the demons that are trying to eat your soul. Guys, let me tell you something about my husband. He will find the best response for everything. I'm not kidding.
Not everything.
I mean, he says not everything. That's true. It's not like everything.
Responsible world hunger.
You don't have a responsible world hunger. Yeah, I would say just let's teach people and provide farming equipment and stuff like that.
That's not the issue. The issue is, can't grow everything everywhere.
Yeah, I don't talk. I mean, to be honest with you, I think I know who you're talking about. She's tried to contact me, and this is what I'll say about it. She has tried to contact me since before December, I think like late November. And I have ignored her at every turn and every chance I can. I block her weird accounts, her YouTube comments, her videos where she constantly brings me up. I think it's ridiculous. She has no idea what she's talking about. But she's just not worth even the time of day, like at all, under any circumstance. And so that's primarily why I haven't even tried to divulge into even addressing her or responding to any of her bullshit, because if you do, she feeds off of it, and then long story short, she'll just never go away. When I became aware during my sleep paralysis, I kept telling myself to try to roll off the bed to wake myself up, but couldn't move at all. Yeah, I made one video of who shall not be named, and that person went off the deep end. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have seen. And now, don't get me wrong, even though I have tried to get away from this person and ignore them as much as possible, they still have affected and have targeted so many people that I see the screenshots that those people post on my Twitter feed. And oh my God, I have never seen this type of harassment that that she does. And she's just so persistent. Like, she goes on and on and on and on. And then it just like switches from like one person to the next. And it's the same 3 screenshots over and over. And it's just awkward, dude. It's like, okay, grow up at some point. Like, that's my opinion. Like, you need to stop attacking people and going crazy and all these other things, because it will backfire. Unfortunately, it's not going to go well. And I think that they're thinking that it will for them, but you can't reason with these type of people. That's what I've learned. You just can't reason with them. And that's because they choose not to be communicative in a positive or even understanding or open way. They just want to cause havoc and get as much traction from that as possible. And that's it. So, blocking doesn't do me so much for this individual, and I can't wait until the day that it actually does, and I'm not scrolling through my Twitter feed. Today I woke up and I was tagged by somebody I really don't think adds much to the table into a conversation where I was accused of streaming with Suit, I believe, Suits Yourself or something like that. And I have never streamed with Suit in my life, like never been on a stream with Suit. So I don't understand where that came from, but she constantly adds my name into things as if it's going to bring her some sort of like notoriety. And it's like, yo, I'm like a smaller channel. I'm not like gigantically popular or anything like that. So I don't understand why you keep bringing me up, but do you, I suppose, if you think that's going to work for you. Some people can never fathom any way of thinking because they're stuck in their own way and thought. I actually agree with that, like it's stubborn on a whole different type of level. It's like stubborn where you actually question whether or not it has something to do with a little bit of motive behind it or something else, I mean, I've seen this person make up a lot of lies about a lot of people. And those people come to me with it when we like have discussions and stuff. But more than 6, 7 people in the last 5 months. And that's a lot of time to invest into being weird about certain things, Oh, also remember, you are apparently Regina, the original victim. I'm Regina? Wait, what?
Wait, you're Regina?
I like Regina. She's a very sweet girl.
It.
And Regina George. No. Regina's actually a really sweet person. She's been nothing but kind to me. We talk ever so often. Nothing but kind to me. And I think people that, you know, want to make things about her and merch about her, I think it's kind of horrible, you know? But I try not to dive into stuff. Just being honest. I just try not to perpetuate the exposure of it, because the more people that talk about it, the more exposure it's going to get, the more damage it does, so on and so forth. If people were to say nothing, like that's a weird way of thinking. Let me explain it. So this is what I've learned on YouTube. The reason I don't address certain things is because if you address it, it gives it traction. And the more traction you give it, the more damage it's going to do, whether that be responding to something about you or something about someone else. And then more people see it, those people stream about it, then those people stream about it, and then bigger YouTubers stream about it. And before you know it, it's a whole shit show. And yeah, like that's pretty much the most success I've had in avoiding any type of conflict with people, is just let them make a fool of themselves on their own little time. And of course there are lines to be drawn, like doxing and all that other stuff, but you know, a lot of the times it's just going to make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. The bigger it gets, the worse it gets. But then there's also the side that contradicts, where you should be able to speak out about something like that. But that's where the internet fails us, guys. Like, to be totally honest, and like, you know, communities can be pretty toxic at some certain level, because then it becomes about who can cancel who can have the most dirt on somebody else and hurt them the most publicly and get away with the most and change the narrative. And it's just this whole huge disaster. It's like, I really wish we could all just have our differences of opinion and be adults about the situation. But then you have people, you know, like so-and-so, who go around and spread lies and misinformation, and other people who blatantly perpetuate it, like Sir Ragnald or whatever, and for their own little weird motives. So yeah, it's just weird. It's weird. I believe that this is a lie. I believe that if it's a lie that can ruin your name, then you should always speak out. Yeah, and like, I see your perspective on that. Truly, I do. I've had some pretty wicked lies about me that were, you know, very slanderous and very wrong and very drawn out of context. But I've also experienced going through and trying to stick up for myself with every type of lie out there and misinformation. And every single time, the only thing I have found is that it only causes more traction, more tension, more drama. They feed into it. They think that they're winning some sort of game, and you're fucked over even more so, because it will never go away. Onyx, go lay on your bed.
Onyx.
Go lay on your bed. If you're going to itch, go and lay your bed. Go lay on your bed. That's what it's for. That's why you've gone through about 5 in 3 years, because you chew them up.
Do this thing?
We're telling our dog. She's doing well. She's in bed. But yeah, like, some of the things I see just blow my mind. You know, like people attacking other people's kids. It's a horrible situation. Like, we've been there. We've personally felt what that feels like, and it's not a cool situation at all. So yeah. Do you not want to play anymore?
No, I'm asking how you do the thing.
You have to get to the cars.
Yeah.
150? 150. Yeah, I definitely would like to hear how I'm Regina. That makes no sense. I'm going to text Regina tomorrow and be like, wow, they think I'm you.
Are you going to pick a dude?
Are you going to pick a dude?
I already did.
I'm going to pick, who did I say? Luigi was next. Luigi!
Can how to do this?
Okay, calm down. Plus, bam. And I love it when you're wrong.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, you can take it off and turn it back on. Oh, it's a lovely story. That's lovely. She's been nothing but kind. She's helped me out with a lot of things, so I don't know what the hell people want to try to drag her into some drama with. That's just fucked up. Can't put it past people. Can't put it past people. Oh, if I'm not checking my Discord, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, I thought it was a personal message. I'll put the link in the chat really quick while I'm. This is to come on here, so invite. Bow chicka wow wow. That's interesting. Actually, I'm gonna do it in personal DMs because it's safer that way. Lynn, I'll send you one if you want. What is going on? Why won't it let me paste? Let's see. Hold on. I'm not seeing the chat while I'm doing this, guys, so give me a second. Okay. And then we got you. If anybody else wants to come on, just let me know. Let me know.
Can I come on?
You're already on.
Oh, fair enough.
All right. There we go. Oh, hold on. I got to add Lori to the chat. This is Lori, guys.
Hey.
I'm in Discord, but I don't feel like looking for my headset for voice. No worries.
Oh.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
How's everything been going? Like, what are we talking about?
Oh, we're just Nathan's here. Say hi, Nathan. It's Lori.
Hi, Nathan.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Nathan.
And hey, Jesse. We're just basically me and Nathan. Well, Nathan and I are playing Mario Kart together, and I'm just shooting the shit. Really.
She's losing. That's what she's doing.
That race just
Mario Kart game for Android now.
Ooh,
really?
nifty.
Wow.
Yeah. I downloaded it because I wanted to check it out.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I really wish you had a Switch. Anybody who has a Switch, let me know. And I will give you my Switch code so we can be friends on there. Yep.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
But yeah, so how are you doing? It's been a while since I've had you like on a panel. What is up? What is up?
I'm alright. I've just been off in my own little world.
Yeah. Last night was interesting. To say
Yeah. So somebody told me that they had to leave the server because y'all were giving them coronavirus.
Oh my gosh. That's probably the best insult I think I've ever heard. Yeah. That was an intense conversation. I just felt like, what is going on? But, you know, it's okay. That's what a debate server is for, y'all. Debating.
So you mean to tell me that you'll go to a debate server to debate, but you won't debate me?
My husband's salty that I won't debate him. The only reason why I don't debate you is because I always lose. At least with other people, I have a chance.
Sure. Well, I got a pause real quick. What's the little...
Yep. And so, yeah. So what's been new in your life? Like, what has been, you took like a long break off the internet and...
Oh, I mean, I'm still, like, out of it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be involved in stuff.
Same.
I'm just awkward, and I don't have like the same interest as I used to. I'm not into the same stuff as I used to.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I mean, like, change is normal. You're a human being. You're growing. You're changing. You're learning who you want to become as like your.
I'm becoming more of a rational thinker rather than an emotional thinker. Like I'm trying to use my brain more, and some people are having problems with that.
Well, you're not easily being taken advantage of anymore, so that's good.
Right.
Which is gonna cause problems with the people who thought they could get away with it in the past. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody wants to be invited into your Discord, so if you feel comfortable dropping that in the chat, you can. You don't have to, but you can. Lynn says, I'm not into that stuff anymore. I've had enough of that. No, and same. Like, I've just done all I can do and said all I can say, and I just want to step away from it because it doesn't need to take up my entire life.
Right. I can't. It doesn't allow me to be able to write in the live chat, but I'm going to post my link in the private chat if you can copy and paste that and put it in the live chat.
Yeah.
Because I don't have your stream open.
Oh, okay, hold on. Babe, will you pause this really quick? Let's see. Oh, did you copy and paste it here? Hold on. Where did it go? Oh, private chat. There it is. Okay. Copy. Comments. Paste. This is her Discord where it's like the debate Discord, guys. So if you guys want to join that there, y'all can. Are you falling asleep on me?
I'm like down here.
Are you giving up?
Yep. Ready?
Yes. So yeah, but yeah, it was a fun, interesting conversation last night.
Yeah. I thought it was absolutely funny because Sid's only ever known me as Luna, and you guys just like kept calling me Lori. And he's like, who the hell is Lori?
Oh, I know. That's funny. It's like whenever like we all get together in like a Discord or something like that, people don't understand the history.
And it's too much to explain.
Yeah, it's like way too much. It's like I can't sit here for 2 hours and explain to you the history. Like I'm not going to. So just deal with it until you catch on. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, pause in the middle of this of the race. Where's the etiquette? Yeah, exactly. You're not even giving it your all and you're still in first. I don't understand. Your eyes are half closed. My husband is literally winning the race with his eyes half closed right now, and I'm in 7th trying. Can you believe this?
Bro.
Bro.
It's like a shy guy. Fucking shit.
His main character that he loves to play is Shy Guy. And I try to be diverse. I try to pick, a new character at a time. Well, he just does not care. He'll stick with his winning character. And I swear to God, that character is like it has a trigger or something because like he wins every single time he uses that character. Any other character he doesn't win with. I don't get it. Jessie says she loves Shy Guy.
Makes the fucking best little noises.
He says he makes the best little noises.
Actually really don't like this Mario Kart on the phone. Because like
super
instead of like turning your phone as like the wheel, you're using your finger. And then it's like the same graphics as what was on the Wii.
Oh no.
Which those are pretty good graphics. Especially for like
early and not clustered up, and you usually do pretty good. I always play a big character like Bowser and max speed stat. Hell yeah, that's good. That's good tips. I suck, honestly.
I mean, no, you're getting better.
I heard mobile Mario Kart wasn't that great.
I'm playing it right now. And I don't like that I'm running my finger across the screen to move my character. Like, I wish it was more. I'm like tilting my phone.
Yeah. There's like nothing you can do in the settings.
I don't know. I'm doing the tutorial right now, and this is how it's showing me how to go.
Dang it. Whoa, my guy's in the water. Oh no. What, you can go in the water? I'm an idiot. Let's see. Awesome. Friendly neighborhood Cholulu is gonna be here. Cholulu. I always mix this up. Don't judge me, guys.
Cthulhu?
Cthulhu. Gosh. Chaluti. Chalupa. We're gonna call him Chalupa. Is it a character in a game or something that I'm just not picking up on? Yeah, I don't know who Cthulhu is. Who is it? Explain it to me. Somebody explain this to me.
Cthulhu?
You're Cthulhu. Yes.
It's a monster. I know that. There's like lore around it.
Okay. Is it from a game or is it like a real thing?
There's like a whole like lore around Cthulhu. Let me Google it.
Watch this. This damn monster is gonna come to me or something now.
So Cthulhu is a cosmic entity created by the writer H.P. Lovecraft and is first introduced in the short story The Call of Cthulhu, published in the American pulp magazine Weird Tales in 1928.
Oh. Now I feel really dumb. Hold on, let me add him. Babe, press pause really quick. Press pause really quick. All right. What's up? We're just basically getting a back history on the part that I struggle with your name, like I always have. Are you there?
I'm gonna look into this. So,
Severina says it's a god name, but it's a squid monster anime. Okay. So
okay, the Cthulhu's Witnesses are a registered religion in the United States. Although the majority of their activities in the UK, they meet a number of times per year to show their devotion to Cthulhu.
I mean to play Olympic.
I did not know that. I'll have to look that up. Maybe they got a website. Can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure. So yeah. You want me to hop right into all the suit yourself stuff, or y'all want to chill a minute?
If you wanna, I mean, whatever you feel comfortable going on with, like I don't mind. But do you have like?
I mean, it's all public knowledge at this point. But I just want to like detail just how crazy this shit has got. Because like, all right, so I made that one video where I was talking to or I made for suit yourself, and you know, just messing with him because he was talking about one of my tweets and everything, extending an olive branch, all that good stuff. And she who shall not be named hops over into my comment section and like starts trolling me. Well, anybody that knows me well enough knows I'm going to troll right back because that's the kind of thing I enjoy doing. So like we're messing with each other, and then like right out of the blue, she's like, "Oh, I see, HeartBeats Vandy as a mod in your chat. I see you, girl," or some crazy shit like that. And I'm just like, could you like focus? Because like this is about me. This is on my channel. This ain't about nobody who mods for me or anybody in my audience. This is about yours truly here.
Yeah.
So that was said and done because like shortly after that I blocked her because like I already learned my lesson about dealing with crazy bitches. So did that, and like she makes 2 entire videos on me. I'm boring and I'm not worth her time. but she drops in 2 entire videos on me while I'm asleep. And like, I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll respond to at least one of these. So like, the second one I responded to, because it's the one I actually listened through, and I had a lot of problems with it. And like, she goes, yeah, well, apparently Regina is a mod for uh him, and I'm like, and I'm like, wait, like I don't even know Regina like that, like, no, like I don't like. I mean, I don't even talk about Onision on my channel hardly, other than his horrible animations. But like, I don't talk about his victims or anything. And the only victim I can think of that I've even really talked about was Shiloh. But yeah, like apparently Regina's a mod for me, and I'm like, bitch. And then she's like, yeah, well, you mentioned me in some DMs that you shouldn't have. And I'm like, but like you did the exact same thing in the comments. You dropped somebody else's name that wasn't a part of this, has no part in this, doesn't want any part of this. So like I thought fair was fair. That's why I did it. And then well, yesterday I should say, like I get home and like I start getting set up because me and Miss MCU did a little reading podcast today together, which was a lot of fun. If y'all are interested in that kind of stuff, go and check it out because we read our favorite book, Jurassic Park, and it actually turned out really well. I'm excited to continue on with that.
Yeah, I saw.
But
saw like
yeah, it's fun. It was fun. And yeah, you could tell by the end that like she really worked through being nervous about being on the air, which is nice. It's always nice giving the people who are subscribed to me like the confidence to be able to do that kind of stuff. That's kind of what I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Because I had a problem with being on mic or even on camera for like the longest time because I didn't really want to do it. But here lately, I've gotten a lot more self confidence about it. So always nice seeing somebody else achieve that level of self confidence.
Yeah, it is.
But
It's good to actually
yeah,
up a community and like lift other people
mhm.
up too. It's not just about being selfish. It's about like, lifting other people up sometimes too. Like that's how it
Yeah,
really works, like that's how you
yeah,
build close friendships and shit like that.
exactly. It's just like with me and Suit. Like he gave me a shout out and said you guys should go and subscribe to him because he's trying to get to 100 subscribers. And bam, I'm at 105 now. So I have to. I got a whole thing promised to everybody who's subscribed to me and all that good stuff coming up. So it'll be a Patreon exclusive thing as well as a Discord exclusive thing for everybody in my Discord. But yeah, then like today or yesterday, I get home, I'm trying to get that all set up, and like Ferret, because I'm in Suit Yourself's Discord, Ferret uh, tags me in the live chat thing, like, hey, she's talking about you again. You want to come on? I'm just like, fuck yeah, I want to come on. Like y'all are inviting me again to come back. Like I wasn't expecting to be invited back so soon. So like I hopped in there and like she drops your name again in some other like screenshots and said that you were apparently in the stream with us. And it's like, no, she's off doing her own thing. She's busy, like being pregnant. Like
Yeah,
she ain't got time for this kind of shit.
I
Like
know.
she ain't getting on Sue's thing. I mean, I'm sure you and Suit would get along, but like she's not going to like you weren't you weren't on the stream in the first place, and like you weren't going to go in the first place because you're in the last month of your pregnancy. So it's like she don't like I think I even said it. I'm like she don't want no part of this. This has all been me. This ain't a reflection on anybody else but me.
Yeah,
And like she keeps on trying to drag other people in who don't want to be a part of it.
exactly. No, and
And apparently, the person she's in league with, her boss, you could say, is like not saying a word about any of this shit going down. Like he's kept his mouth shut about it. And Suit Yourself is just like, man, he's pussying out. I don't know why he wants her so bad, but I can't do nothing about it. And it's like, yeah, like I don't know, like I guess he's got a fetish for crazy bitches.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't really okay, so like I'm really thankful for the people who respect the fact that I don't want to be involved in like that type of stuff. Um, because like I, you know, like I have experienced through my experience with it, it's endless and it's been over a year of that type of stuff, right?
Hmm.
And so
Yeah, exactly. And you're not even doing shit. You're getting brought into shit that has nothing to do with you, like absolutely nothing to do with you. And like the only reason you've been mentioning my video or uh Suit's video is to, because I had to drop a receipt because she was lying about the Regina thing, which I know it's probably petty and I could have probably avoided correcting it, but like I don't need a bunch of people or my subscribers thinking that I'm like friends with Regina. Not that she's a bad person or anything. It's just like, if they go to her and are like, hey, you know this guy? And she says no, that just makes me look like an idiot, or a liar myself. I'm not one to lie about shit to gain like clout or anything.
yeah, like
I
you're
might troll and bullshit around, but I'm not going to go getting clout by lying about knowing one of Onision's victims.
yeah, like you want to keep your credibility on point, you know what I mean? Which is a good thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
that's
a way to be
yeah.
that smart when you're first starting out on YouTube because not a lot of people have that under their belt starting out. Like for me, I made some dumb mistakes, but that's it. Like I'm a human being. I've made streams that I've made a fool of myself on. We've all seen them, I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah,
And
oh yeah.
hey, morning,
Just
Omelet.
like the whole retort to she who shall not be named in my video. I admit I kind of went too far, but I mean I got kind of angry because like not only does she keep when it comes to me does she keep on dropping like names of people and lying about
Yeah,
them and in turn lying about me, but it's like she claims to be an advocate for something, and like when she had a chance to prove that she was an advocate of something, and she still turned it on her. Like, oh, poor pitiful me. It's just like I've given you every out I can. Like I've been generous with giving you the outs that I have, and like you just don't want to. You just want to keep on starting shit so that you become relevant, I guess. And because I mean, before all this, she was doing just anti MLM or MLM stuff. I don't know. I ain't gone through all her channel because I can't stand watching her. But like, oh, and then also like in those same screenshots where she dropped your name saying that you were in Suits uh, live yesterday. Apparently, also I'm a predator, so like that's a whole nother title I get to add to my bullshit belt. Like, just I'm a predator, an incel, and a clown. As two people have told me. So it's just like, okay, well, that's wonderful.
what I find interesting is that okay, this person, right, will
Hmm.
continually go on and on about how other people are horrible and say the nastiest things, the worst kind of shit you could imagine. And then somebody defends themselves and oh, they're bullying this person. No, you're
Yeah,
defending yourself. You're defending other people that you care about. You're observing
exactly.
the like hypocrisy of this person and what they're attempting to do for months now. I have not been a single part of any drama that I really have seen to be a significant type of situation. I have
Hmm.
attempted to change this about my channel because, and just the way that I handle life because of the negative effects that it had, not only on myself, but other people around me and my overall experience on YouTube. That does not mean that like I police people on who they should hang out with or talk to or be around because that's not my position. That's not my job. That's not my motive, my MO. Do I like to sit around with people and have tea that particularly interact with other people? No. And I make that very clear. But to continually, I have never spoken to this woman in my life. She has continued to try to talk to me. I have dodged her and ignored her every step I possibly can because I know nothing good is going to come of it because of what I've observed and how nothing good has really truly come of it with anyone else that I have observed. I see, and I have seen a good couple 10, 20, 30 over the last couple of months. Just instances where this person will take things and go completely off the walls with it. And I just don't find that that sort of toxicity is something that I'm willing to even indulge in anymore, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, what was it? Like she just, it's like with the whole suit yourself situation between her and Sue. Like, he's like, I'm not going to stop making videos on you until you stop making videos on me, because me and him kind of think around the same lines. You know, we're not going to deal with somebody who's crazy and delusional as this person, and let her have her narrative. Because both me and Sue understand that people like her if you just let them have their narrative or have their story, and
Yeah.
don't present something to defend yourself, that story can be taken and ran with to a point where you never are able to live it down. You probably are being accused of bullshit at that point. So like you can't live. You're going to end up having to live down something that like never happened in the first place, and that's no fun to do. It's like it just makes you feel like shit, because it's like, well, I didn't, I could have prevented this if I had just spoken my side of things,
Yeah.
and disproved it early on, nip it in the bud, so that they say. But like, she made those two videos about me, and then she deleted them, and it's just like, okay, all right, that's good to know. Well, I'm glad I downloaded them both, because then I went ahead and mirrored them on my channel just to be able to remind her that, remind her how the internet works, because as we all hear and probably are completely aware, nothing you do on the internet like is temporary. It ends up like usually resurfacing, especially YouTube.
Yeah. No, and that's also something that, okay, so like there's been situations and I kind of briefed over. I've wanted to stick up with myself for myself with. But due to me and the timeline of what was going on in my life at the time, I never did. Um, Also, people were saying, don't do it, don't stick up for yourself, don't post these things because so and so might get offended or it might hurt their situation. So essentially, for lack of a better term, I fell on the sword. And it did affect me to the point where it was kind of like just too late to defend myself over it. And then it literally did not go away and it probably still won't, for a very, 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 very long time. Despite how much evidence I have to back up otherwise, despite how much, you know, um, it's completely untrue, you do have a good point there. But then also contradicting that whole statement I just made with another way I feel is that I feel like it was a good thing anyway, because one, I know myself at the end of the day. I know my intentions at the end of the day. And if I really, really, really need to, and if enough people care and enough people, want to reach out to me on a private level, which a lot of people have, then that's what will happen. But even then, so I'm hesitant now because it's just been so long. And all the people that I feel like should have reached out did reach out and got that side of the situation. We've all kind of moved on from life. So
Mhm.
I understand where you're coming from with that. Um, but then it's just also like,
And
I,
that, and like, I
I
mean, she does.
this.
This person does have more subscribers to me now. My suspicion is that most of them are from
Yeah, that
YouTube,
does happen.
which is fine. Which is fine. But like, uh, you know, uh, I'll say about, she was at 400 subscribers last time I checked. I'd say she about 200 of those at least are of Sue's camp. Like, me and Sue are cool, and his community seems to be on better terms with me now than they were when they first didn't know anything about me. So all that's good. Plus, Sue had stated yesterday. I didn't see it myself because I was in the middle of something, but apparently he likes me, as I've been told. So that's a plus, having somebody with as many subscribers as he's got, like he's a smaller YouTube creator and wants to have him on. To me, that's just good because it's good to make friends or make allies, especially if you're a YouTube creator, because you don't know what kind of shit is going to go down.
Yeah.
So
It
there's
makes sense.
there's all that good that's come from it too. So I mean, it's not wholly bad. I mean, it could have been far worse and stuff, but
Yeah.
nothing else. It's pretty interesting how everything's just like it is right now. Because I mean, she's mad at Sue because apparently she saw my live stream where he came over and talked to me and everything, and me and him had one-on-one, and we're cool with one another, which is why I went and joined the Discord in the first place.
That's good. I mean, like I've always said, communication is key, and if you can work something out with somebody, you might as well at least just try. And good things can come of it, because oftentimes there's just a disconnect. Some people said in the chat, Lynn says, some people are literal just emotional vampires who crave energy. Snorkel 420 says, yeah, they feed off of other people's energy, no problem. And then Jesse says, yeah. So 100% agree with that. In this type of situation, in this type of drama community, or whatever you want to call it, absolutely 100%. And if you are not educated in how to protect yourself and how to react in situations, certain YouTubers will take complete advantage of that. And I'm not saying anybody who we're talking about, like Sue, for example, does that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying I've seen it in the past, and I've been around certain streamers that do that. And it's a method to use to gain the upper hands, gain the control method. And then you see, YouTubers that are sloppy about it and don't pull it off as well as other YouTubers, right? And that's kind of horrible to say, like it's a skill to be learned. But honestly, it is. You see the YouTubers that get away with it, and you see the YouTubers that attempt to do it and fail miserably. And with that comes just a bunch of other problems. And so it's just really good to be able to educate yourself on, keeping your information private, things I didn't know about, prior to diving into this whole situation. That's why I said earlier, it's good that you are coming into this with the head on the shoulders that you have, because, you're going to be a little better off with it. You're willing to stick up for yourself. You haven't, you're not going to be easily taken advantage of. And I think that's a really good thing, because it can easily happen. And it sucks when it happens, because I'm, for me, for example, I never started YouTube off thinking I'd ever even have the type of videos I've ever done that I would have done, last year. I never thought about that. I never thought that would happen, but it did happen. And although I'm grateful for the things I learned and the things that I was taught during the situation on how to protect myself, I still made plenty of humiliating mistakes and regret some of them, and stuff like that. So it's just one of those things.
Yeah, even though I've got a pretty good head on my shoulders about it, like I won't say I handled it perfectly. I might have. I'll say that in some people's eyes, I probably went too far in my response to this person. But one, like I was angry because she was dragging people in who had who are friends of mine. She dropped at least two names in her video about, I had to drop yours, but she dropped another person's name who's just like been the nicest, like somebody as nice as her that's been nice to me. Somebody like me, like not somebody I ever want to see, like some crazy bitch, like start drama and starting rumors and trying to do character assassination of someone who's a genuinely good person. And like I know people can stand up for themselves, but I think I believe it's Winston Churchill that says, "Good men stand by and do nothing, that evil men will triumph." You know, and I sort of uphold to that sort of phrase, because it's, as a creator, you know, like or well, I mean, we're all creators here. Any creator has an immense responsibility to be able to handle the power that they have,
Hmm.
and use it for some good, rather than trying to use it for just wholly evil. Now that doesn't mean that people who are using it for good or any stretch of the imagination perfect, but I guess that's also why like people have come to watch my stuff and subscribe to my channel, because they know that I can be trusted, because they know that I keep everything, even like the mistakes. I have, in fact, a whole playlist dedicated to just putting like what I call bloopers up. You know, where a stream didn't work right or something, or a stream got cut off in the middle of it. You know, and it wasn't the full stream. I take those kind of things and leave them up, just because I believe in, as a creator, it's just as much my responsibility to remain transparent with my community and doing right by the community before anything else.
Yeah, and that's always a good thing. Lori, did you have any like thing to add with I think it's what, the Spades girl? Didn't you have an experience where she like attacked you or something? If you don't have to elaborate, but if you want to.
Well, yeah, I went back into like the RSN Discord server, just to be peaceful and cordial. And me and her were talking, and she started like recognizing different things that I was talking about, and she's like, "Who are you? Your name sounds familiar, blah blah blah." And I explained to her the history and everything, and she started attacking me and just went off on me. And it's like, I'm not trying to fight with you. I have no reason to lie to you. Why are you being like this? And then CJ ended up messaging me and told me that he was kicking me from the Discord server because not only was the fighting with Spade making people uncomfortable, but me talking openly about like history was making people uncomfortable.
Oh.
Yeah, that's something that this person really seems to hate. But besides me telling them that they have a flat chest, but besides that, 'cause that's mainly, I think, is why she hates me so much. Because there, in one of the comments, I have the screenshot at home, but in one of the comments, she's just like, "I really just hate this person." It's like, uh, okay, I don't. I mean, I've done a number of things you can hate me for. Could you be more specific? Because I kind of like to know why people hate. But like, she just loves it when people like share anything going on with her, or talk about anything going on with her, or any sort of drama, because she can use this weapon against other people. She is not like women very much at all.
That's very bizarre. Like some of the things that I have seen about this person and heard and everything like that, this is the reason why I would never speak or associate. Like, and I'm usually not like that, but when I see enough of it, right? When you see back to back to back to back to back incidences just like this, it's like, dude, I'm gonna run as far as I can, as hard and as fast as I can, because nope, I'm sorry. I have had my fair share of crazies on the internet and I am good. I'm good. I'm good.
Right, exactly. Like, I mean, I don't know, like it's just all really funny how quickly she turned on her own
Well, I
community.
think the reason she wants to keep bringing me up is because even though I do have still a smaller YouTube channel, it is still growing, and I do have you know, over at least 1,000 subscribers. And it's not that I like to flex that. That's not it at all. It's just that it's the truth. Like that's the truth. And it's not like that, you know, I'm anything special or anything like that. I very much well know that I'm still a very small YouTuber. But the thing is, though, is she's smaller, and that's how this works. You have people that observe these type of things, like, for example, how she keeps bringing me up. Well, if she keeps bringing me up, you know, it's going to get her some sort of attention in some sort of way. And if she thinks it's like some sort of like, I don't know what her goal is. I have no clue. I don't know if she thinks one day that it's gonna like massively change her life. I don't know, but it's just one of those things, you know, like where she thinks that she's working some sort of system, and in reality, she's just really looking not that great in this whole situation.
No, and I think it's funny that you said that because when she was going over the DMs of that I sent that involved her, she was just like, "This isn't a good look for you." It's just like, okay, one, I've never really been concerned about like the way I look. People are going to perceive me however they want to, no matter how I present myself. So therefore, I might as well just not give a fuck and do as I want because I mean, people are going to think what they want to think, and you know that's perfectly fine and everything. But like, you are looking like 100 times worse by making 2 entire videos about me and then like claiming all these lies, and then now she's made like 4 videos on Suit and has lied about the shit going on over there with her and Suit. It's just like I'm looking bad. Like no, like Sue came to me and we talked things out, and then like because he was cool enough to do that and actually like talk to me one on one and have an entire adult conversation with me, I went and joined his Discord, and that's why everything's gotten so much better because I extended an olive branch to somebody who I didn't have to extend the olive branch to. I could just let it go and walk away. But like, it never really hurts to try to like get in touch with people and
Yeah, like build
communicate
a
with them.
bridge between the gaps. Like, absolutely. That's what I've always stood by. Is like, you don't have to hate each other to just find some common ground and say, okay, look, we don't agree on everything, but it doesn't mean that we have to be some sort of like enemy,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Like, we don't have
Yeah,
to sit
and
around shitting on each other's lives because we disagree. Like, that's so dumb.
it's mind boggling how people like her like get by and function in society. I
Yeah.
mean, like does how does she live and not have a job? Because there's no way somebody like her would last in the workforce out at all, like out there in the real world. There's no way, no matter what kind of job she would get, like her making everything about herself is not going to get her a job or keep her a job. Because like, there's other people involved when you're having to work with people. So they're going to get angry about the shit you're doing. Essentially, you're never going to be anywhere because you make yourself so insufferable to be around.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know where to begin to tell you. Honestly, I wouldn't. I I personally, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I
And
feel like there's just something going on, you know, that we maybe don't know about. And it's not my place, nor do I care to ask. Like, move along with your life, you know, like go about your business, stop hurting people type of thing. And hopefully the
I
best
mean,
of her
that's
situation.
why I got one more drama cast I'm going to do just because I'm at 9 rituals right now. And I always like to end things on like either a 10 or a 5 of some kind. So I got one more but there ain't going to be very much unless it's something I absolutely have to address myself that like I'm not addressing on Suits channel or something or another channel, for example, that might want address it with me. Like uh, I'm not. I'm probably not going to comment on it. I might do like deep dives into people like Victor J or Christian, uh, like somebody like the Vigilant Christian or G Man, which are all interesting people on YouTube. Interesting enough to cover, and there's so much backlog behind all these people that there's just so much information I can go into. Like just like getting involved with somebody like that anymore is probably out of the question unless they make like some extremely irrational and reputation damaging uh, uh, claim. Like, she's already getting into that territory by calling me a predator, which is weird because like people keep on like people like her claim that either I'm a predator or a what's it called, an incel. It's just like if I was either one of those things, why is it like the majority of my audience like female first off, and two, like if the majority of my audience is female, then why is it that they're all in the age range of like 30 to 45? Because usually if somebody's predatory, they're going after younger people. Like they're going for like the 18 and under crowd. Like I'm going for the 18 and over crowd. That's why all my shit's 18 plus because I don't want to have to deal with that kind of thing. I
I'm
don't
glad
want to have to deal with those kind of
clarified. No, I'm
Say
kidding.
again.
I'm glad you clarified. I'm just fucking with you, but like totally.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah, like
just it. I mean, like I said, most of my audience is female and they're all adults. So it's like, why? Uh,
yeah,
how can you claim something like that when the thing is that in order to tell a successful lie, it has to have some kind of grain of truth behind it. Sometimes, like it can't just be an outright lie because people will see straight through an outright right lie
yeah.
every time.
Well, I mean,
So
like it is what it is,
I
and
mean,
she just seems to be the kind of girl she's gonna be, apparently. But moving on from that, anybody
yeah.
have any new stuff going on? And like, do you have any new stuff going on in your life? Like, what's up?
Well, I got the capture card fixed up on my Switch, so I can start doing Switch gameplay, which will be on Saturdays. Probably gonna call it like Switch Saturdays or something.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
got that going on. Yeah. I got a lot of cool games on Switch that aren't on Steam, so I got that option to play them and also take a break between because Monday through Friday is going to be focusing on like either The Witcher or well, it'll be like every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is going to be Resident Evil 3 because that just came out. And then like Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be The Witcher. And then like when Final Fantasy 7 comes out, like depending on when I get it, because they're already telling me, oh well, your shipment might be delayed due to all this stuff going on in the real world.
Yeah.
That schedule's going to stay like that until I need to get Final Fantasy 7, which I'll probably do like a Final Fantasy Friday where I play it on Fridays off my PS4. But got all that going on. I'm up to 105 subscribers. I'm creating because I had promised a while back that if when I got to 100 subscribers, I did this. I'm creating all those memes that I've ever made of other YouTubers and stuff. Uh, like they're all going into a Google Docs as a whole entire like backstory or background to the memes and background to like the lore behind them and everything. So that'll be swell.
So I have an interesting thing. Jay Station and his girlfriend are fucking back together. Can you fucking believe this? They played us all. They played us all. So I'm going to share the screen really quick. and we're gonna just react to that if it's all good with you guys. Because what the fuck? That threw me for a loop. I honestly didn't expect this. Like, I did not truly expect it at all. So we're
Honestly, I didn't either. And honestly, normally I would say like I'm not surprised, but actually I really am surprised at this. It's like the video she made like on camera, like nearly crying or whatever, and talking about how abusive Jay was, and then like now they're back together. It's just kind of like they. I think they both were in on it. Sounds like, but I'd like to look over the video before I make any accusations.
yeah. No, seriously though, like the video she made, I seriously thought like it was the end of it, right? But then like
Mhm.
apparently they're getting back together. This is what it seems like. So let's see what they have on.
What's up, Dream Team? Right now,
One day ago, they titled a video, and I'm just gonna share the screen really quick. You guys are literally gonna be like, shook. Share screen. Let's see. All right. This is just lovely. Look at, she just looks like we played, you guys. Ha!
Yeah, like
my ex-girlfriend, Alexia Morano. As you guys know, we've been broken up for a while now, guys. She's been posting on her own channel, and I haven't even been.
Did you see the way
all.
she looked at him? Reflect on everything.
And the way she looks right now, she looks like she's just so like get over with this. I want to go and do something else.
Look at her. She's like the evil eye. Like she's like, I hate this.
Yes.
Couple months and kind of reflect on everything. It's just so hard for me to even make videos right now. But one of the biggest things that's been bothering me about the whole situation is just not being with Alexia.
A lot of crazy stuff was going on at that time.
Ew, why is she talking like him? I hate that.
A lot, but I just felt like I couldn't be with him because
I just personally, no, I cannot stand girls like this. I cannot do it.
I believe it's called the Valley Girl accent, but yeah, I can't stand listening to it myself sometimes. But like it's like what the fuck? Like your version of Jay, like your version of reflecting is pretending that your girlfriend got hit by a drunk driver and died. That's part of reflection. Like, okay, well I guess I've been reflecting on my breakups the wrong way.
YouTube scam 101. We all fell right for it too. Can you believe that shit?
Like,
can't be with someone I don't trust. And I felt like I really wasn't sure if I could trust Jay or not. When we first met, things were really good between
Her
us.
facial
I mean, like how hard is it to make a decision? The guy made a video on you saying you died. Like how can you trust somebody like that? Like,
yeah,
you know, to completely lie about your like that's like trusting an alcoholic with your wallet, like essentially, like you know the alcoholic is going to go to the liquor store and buy the alcohol with whatever money you got in there, but you're still trusting him to watch your wallet because it's like you don't have another choice. You can't like let somebody else watch that wallet. It's absolutely stupid that she thinks that even just so stupid.
If it was like, what if the entire thing was fake though? Like, I hate insinuating that. Like, I really do. Like, I hate thinking to myself, what if she just faked everything she even said? But then shit like this happens, and it's like you got to think to yourself, like, maybe it's a possibility that she just straight up was like, let's come up with this whole thing and make it a big YouTube deal and then profit off of it, get a lot of subscribers on our other channels, and make it seem like a huge deal, and then let's get back together, like in the public. You think like people would catch on to it after like the Logan Paul stuff and Jake Paul and all their fake drama and all this other dumb stuff that's gone on with YouTubers? But it's because their audiences are kid-based. I'm not kidding you. Because kids, you know, younger kids will believe a lot of stuff. And unfortunately, that's what they bank on and they hope for. And I don't know how they're slipping through the YouTube cracks where they're getting away with everything and everybody else is getting blown to smithereens for saying the word cuckleberry. But, like, you know, it just,
Yeah.
I've seen.
It's crazy. I actually thought I could have sworn that somebody was saying that Jaystation was arrested or being arrested or something. But
Yeah, like he was
I mean,
supposed to have been like arrested over all of this.
I could have sworn people were using that narrative. But like, here he is, he still has a channel. So
No, he hasn't changed. Like they look the same. They're just trolling. They're just completely trolling their younger audiences, and that's so messed up.
yeah, and in the process, we're getting trolled. So like, because like I said, I totally was just like Jaystation's done, and now you know he's either arrested or being arrested. So you know all is right in the world. I kind of came to a conclusion recently that no amount of investigation or no amount of talking about it will ever lead to justice of any kind. And this is just a prime example because so many people in the drama community hopped onto this train, and here we are. The train's made a full circle, and like he's back, and nothing got accomplished. There were no results at all. It's just like with Onision, like all that stuff's gotten out of hand and gotten to be a mess, and he still walks free, you know. So
yeah,
I mean, it doesn't.
Totally true, and it sucks really bad for the people that were really, really hurt in the situation and were really taken advantage of by the people who were streaming it. And man, it's just such a messy situation. And that's why they say, just, you know, if you've got some legal shit going on, don't be talking about it on the internet. That's why whenever I've had anything legal going on that I've had to take over, you know, in 2019, I don't talk about it on the internet. I don't talk about it because why? And I've like been totally neglecting the chat, guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Just 1 second. But sorry I neglected the chat. Sometimes, like, especially towards the end of like the pregnancy, you just get sidetracked. It's bad. Have a good night, Snorkel. Off to bed. Sleep well. Sleep well. But yeah, that would be like my husband threatening me wasn't that bad. Like, let's throw these divorce papers out. Oh my gosh, Lynn, yeah, like, it's just one of those things where, like, they think that because their audiences are so small that they're just going to get away with it forever and ever and ever. Let's see what else these little weirdos have to say.
Clicked on everything, guys. I felt like we had so much in common, guys. Like, we thought exactly the same about a lot of different stuff, and we just got along.
He sounds like
great.
He's
It was
fine.
amazing.
We
I've
thought
never
the
met
same,
a girl
so we should be in a
like
relationship.
Alexia in my life, and I don't think I'm ever gonna meet another girl. But as you guys know, we both said some awful things about each other online, and I'm just gonna let you guys know that I basically did all of that stuff out of anger, and I didn't mean anything bad that I said about Alexia. Matter of fact, guys, like, I said some lies about Alexia, stuff that I was not proud of saying about somebody that I'm supposed to care about.
They're
so
literally just
deeply.
so
When
ridiculous.
Janet first broke up, he would text me over and over again every single day, and I would never answer him at all. He would like call me. He would try and reach out to me in any kind of way that he could, but I didn't want to talk to him at all. I did not trust him. But then finally, on his birthday of all days, I don't know why, I decided to answer his phone call, and we talked for hours. Like, all
that look
night.
on his face. That look on his face was like, yeah, I got that birthday sex. Like, that look on his face was like, yeah, I totally used my birthday against her, guys. Like, not even gonna lie. Like, he played it. He played it. Period. Played it.
When this first started going down, I would text her like nonstop, call her every single day, guys, and she would just not pick up. And right at that moment, I felt like I lost.
That's
the
fucking
girl
creepy.
of my dreams. Okay, guys. So it was like super important. Like, to be honest, guys, I was feeling like I was like some kind of stalker or something, guys, because I would just like text her nonstop. I felt like a creeper, but
You
I knew that a
that is
girl
creepy.
like Alexia is worth fighting for more than anything else, guys. So I was really persistent. And when she finally picked up the phone on my birthday, I was literally about to cry. I was that excited. I was super excited that she finally picked up the phone. I was literally shocked because she ignored thousands of phone calls and she finally picked one up on my birthday.
I did not know it was him. Newsflash, when I answered the phone. So I guess it was just his lucky day for his birthday.
But once she finally picked up the phone, like Alexia just said, we talked all freaking night, guys. And then the next day we talked even longer. And the next day we talked. And the next day we talked. And literally, guys, Alexia was not 100% sure if I was trying to change or not, or if I was just trying to tell her anything to get her back with me. But guys, like I'm telling you, I was trying to change 100%, guys. Like everything that I did to Alexia was like really bad. I don't know what got into me, but I had some serious trust issues and a lot of stuff that I had to work on by myself before me and Alexia could ever get back together.
Jay was saying a lot of nice things on the phone with me, but honestly, I wasn't sure if I could believe him or not. Like, because honestly, at the end of the day, it's not about what someone says to you. It's about the actions that they show you.
Guys, and like literally right before this, I was making like super bad videos about Alexia, talking all this nonsense about her, lies about her. And like I said before, guys, I was doing all of that out of anger. And after I was done being angry, I realized that I lost something so important, so unique, and something I can't replace. And I had to ask myself.
So basically, he has the mentality of a 13-year-old who's developed a relationship with somebody for the first time, and they had their first breakup, only it involved millions of people. That's what I'm getting from this. That is truly what I'm getting from this. That is the most disturbing thing. And that is literally teaching all the kids that watch his content that exact method. I am actually just completely dumbfounded. Like, oh my gosh. Yo, like, I'm all about true love and finding your true love and your partner and all that in life. Good for you. Gucci, Gucci. But at the same time, what can be benefit from this situation? They really probably, like, if I were this girl's parents, I would be very concerned. But if they're just open with their parents about like the structure of what goes on, I can see how like her family would be, maybe not okay with the situation, but more accepting of it. Because if my daughter, for example, were to ever get into a relationship like this, I would do everything in my power to advise her to get out of it and live her best life. Don't waste her youth on some dude willing to do this type of crap. I don't know. Like, this is just such a weird experience, like, to have seen online like this. It's just so weird. I didn't expect it in this type of way with these two. And like, she was crying, man. She was sobbing. She had real tears. She must have just like put some Vaseline or something in her eyeball or something. I don't know, but it's nuts. It's nuts, man. It's nuts.
Myself, why is it that Alexia left me?
Gucci,
And the only thing left to
Gucci.
criticize after I was done being angry
Yes.
was myself. And I was like, wait a minute, what she's saying is right. Like, I treated her super bad. And the only reason that she's gone is because of me. I know Alexia deserves better than how I was. So I decided that I need to become that person for her.
So I wasn't 100% believing what Jay was telling me.
Justice says, I feel like he love bombed her and made her feel like they were both in the wrong. I think so too. Like, her speaking out about what he was saying about her on the level of millions of subscribers. Like, what the hell? Like, oh my God. And he admitted to going through her phone. Yep. What a creep. I would never maintain a relationship like this type. Oh, no. Never.
over the phone because at this point we hadn't seen each other at all. It was only
At this
calls.
point,
But
we were
I
really
believed him
horny. That's what she's
enough
basically
to
trying to
actually
say.
meet up with him in Toronto. I felt like I needed to see what Jay had to say in person to really see if he was committed to changing pretty much or not. After we met up, we talked about a lot of things, and he really told me everything that he was feeling and why he did the things that he did, and we just kind of went from there.
I knew that Alexia wasn't 100% believing what I was telling her when I met her in person. So I wanted to make Alexia a promise that I would never be like that again. And I actually made that promise not only to her face, but I took her out and I bought her these matching rings, guys. Check these rings out. These symbolize the promise that I made to Alexia that I would never do what I did to her before ever again, guys. Every time I look at my finger, look down at these rings, I'm gonna remember that promise that I made to Alexia. And every time Alexia looks at these rings,
I bought her this ring to symbolize how I'm supposed to be honest instead of just fixing myself and maybe taking us to couples therapy, because spoiling a bitch is so much better than being morally like honest. That's what I did, y'all. That's what I did. That is what I'm getting from this guy. That is truly what I'm getting. And look at her. She like, yup, I'm about to get that rock soon, bitches. Like, look at her right now. Her face is like, I'm evil. And she's just sitting there plotting her next part. I don't know what the hell this relationship is made up of, but let me tell you, it's not made up of love. I can tell you that. It's not made up of love. She's literally just like, I've got him wrapped around my little pinky. He buys my both talks and my I was gonna say, and my stinky. Like, what is even going on? I don't know, guys. This is just weird. She's like, I have the Ariana Grande pony right now. Of course he couldn't resist that. Of course he couldn't resist that. Don't you guys know that I am God is a woman? Don't you know? God is a woman. Yeah. I got the ring, bitches. See? I control the universe. Like, I feel like that's exactly what's going on through her head. I'm not kidding. I feel like that's exactly what she's fucking thinking. Like, that look is just, it should be made into a meme. Like, this guy's just explaining this fucking look on this ring. It's like, yup, I bought her that ring. What? 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Look at his hands. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. And she's like, yup, and these nails too. And like my 12,000 Victoria's Secret shopping experience. Also, though, you don't even know he bought me a vibrating, warming, cooling / motorized dildo. You don't even know, bro. You don't even know.
she's gonna remember the promise that I made to her, and
she's gonna remember the promise. What does he propose? She's like, the promise. He's like, what? Look at him. He's like, what's going on? What are you thinking about here? Like, what is really going on? She's like, bitch, don't pretend like this is an engagement. Come on now. I need 10 grand. I need to get fillers. Warming and cooling shit, sign me up. Oh my god.
So during that time, I was still super stressed out. Like, Jay was saying all the right things, but I still didn't know what to believe, to be honest. And as you guys know, like, I have another channel now, Alexia Morano, and during that whole time, I started posting like way less. I was just stressed. Jay was really stressed. So we actually decided in the end that we would take a vacation together to really just take that time.
Oh my god!
Like regroup and just really just take that time to reset. And
I played his ass for a ring and a shopping spree and a vacation to Tahiti. Bitches, you don't even know I've been drinking margaritas like for breakfast. Okay, they have like these little fruit pieces, dragon fruit and everything. Even though dragon fruit doesn't taste like anything, I just feel fancy. Out of like this crystal glass from Tiffany's. You don't even know. He loves this pee. Like literally, I swear to God, that's what she's saying. Only she's doing it in a slightly kid-friendly way.
Just hopefully come back and just feel so much better than we felt before.
Guys, we went to the most amazing resort that you guys
Yep.
would ever see. It was like pretty much Disneyland for resorts. It was in Cancun, Mexico. And guys, this was the most amazing trip that I've ever taken. Alexia took amazing photos on Instagram of this trip.
Oh, wow,
guys.
wow.
And guess what? I was
Love
the
how he had to
photographer.
sit there and
Like,
stick that
during that
plug in.
time,
She's
she didn't
like,
want me to post any
oh
pictures.
my God,
of that.
they're going to see my butt now.
She was so nervous that people would see us back together. And
Sponsor.
she was still like really unsure if we were going to be okay and able to work with each other ever again.
Oh, yeah.
It was
She's
fair
so
to you guys to start posting
there's no
pictures
doubt.
of me and Jay. If I didn't know for sure that we were still gonna talk or if we were gonna do videos together or anything like that. So I really just wanted to be sure before I put it out to the world.
After that amazing time that we had together, guys, like I honestly felt that we were making a lot of progress in our relationship together, guys. We had an amazing time. We really took time to de-stress. And when we got
drank
back, this
so
whole
much
virus thing got
tequila. That's what he said. We had so much fucking tequila. It was like nothing ever happened, dude. Like, for real, though. I fell right back in love with her. All that shit I said was a lie, man. I just had so much. I still am half tequila right now. Like, he said he went on vacay with her, I think. Did I say it beforehand? I almost guarantee, because this is how dudes schmooze or whatever it is. They take their girls on vacation. They love on them. They buy them things. They're like, get back with me so I can abuse you some more. And it's just this crazy thing. But yeah, he's like, I was so drunk. And she's like, I need like some bread. Wait, I can't eat bread anymore. That's right. I'm with Jay.
like so
That's the
crazy,
scary
guys,
part about
because
it.
when we
That's
got back to
probably
the
their reality.
country, it was normal. We went out to eat at a restaurant, but then the very next day, all the stores were closed. Like they were completely closed. And guys,
Well,
we kind of got quarantined together for like the last month or so. It's been
oh
like
my
really
God,
hard
she's
to
gonna
make
end up
YouTube
pregnant.
videos, guys. We ended up, because of this whole virus thing, spending a lot more time together. We're kind of at the point where we feel like we can actually come back to YouTube and post videos together on Dream Team. And I'm like super excited about that, guys. I hope you guys are super excited because we're super excited. Did I mention we're super excited, guys? This is amazing. So yeah, Alexia, you gotta tell them right now, are we dating again?
The answer to that, Jay, is we are not dating right now. We're not dating. We're just hanging out as friends. I don't know what the future really holds for us, if we're gonna date, if we're gonna just stay friends, but at this point, we just really want to take it slow.
And kind of reflect on everything. It's just been
so they're not dating. Okay, boring. What the hell? Like, honestly, that was the most intense thing I've ever seen. I mean, what the hell? What the hell is even going on in this world? Like, we got quarantined together, so we made a baby. You don't know about it yet. And yeah, we brought some virus back to the United States, man. Like, yay. Oh, wait, no, they're not in the United States, are they? They're in Canada. Still, that's not good. They're bringing it all around. That's not good. That is not good, man. That is not good. Yo, this whole thing, I'm sorry about my comment earlier. Oh, no, it's okay. I ain't got no problem with you. Nothing. You're cool. You're cool, man. But yeah, that's just freaking weird, dude. Like, what? Like, why do I always fall for this stupid shit on YouTube? Every time. Every time something happens, I'm like, I get all worked up. I get all like defensive for the girl. I'm like, oh no. And then she does some stuff like this. I swear to God. It's every time too. It's like, man. makes me, it's just like, what if, okay, so like this is how I feel about it. You have a situation or something and it's like in, in a serious actual where nobody's trolling. And all these other people do this type of stuff. It's going to take away from the people that actually need the support. You know what I mean? It sucks. It sucks, man. It sucks. So I'm trying to collect these eggs right now in Animal Crossing to build all these objects to complete the collection. And it's an intense process. You can find the eggs on the trees, in the grounds, in the water, in the air. It's just crazy. Gotta get these eggs, yo. I would say the only thing we didn't do for Easter was buy egg dyeing products. So I'm like, oh no, but we're not going to be going back to the store. So my daughter is just going to have to lose out on dyeing eggs this year, which is, it's okay because she's not super old. So I don't feel like she'll be too sad about it. Plus, she's got all the other cool stuff that we were able to get for her basket, and then that like little toy thing with all the 20 little secret toys or whatever that's inside of it. So yeah, I feel like that's cute. And then I don't know, we might just use some markers on some eggs. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we really only had to do very minimalistic because we bought so much beforehand. So we had very minimalistic things to get, but we did go out just to fill up, on milk and stuff and like toilet paper. We tried to see if there was any cleaning products. We really bought a lot of cleaning products, but we were mostly just worried about hand sanitizer. There are still no hand sanitizer products at all. I believe now they've put a hold on it because they're reserving it for the hospitals, which I think it's good to have, certain things that are definitely needed in hospitals to be reserved, but to also make it available to people in the public is, I think, a very important thing too. But I mean, who am I to really say? Because you never know with this whole situation. You just never know. Ooh, this little bunny bag is adorable. I love it. It's super cute. Let's see. What else can we craft here? Craftable. That's cute. Awesome. Yeah, my friend the morning omelet the other day let us know how we can make it, how we can make hand sanitizer. So if anybody wants to know, I believe it's like a 2 teaspoons of alcohol, some aloe, and I believe, I don't know, it's something along those lines. I'll actually post a recipe in the Discord if people are interested so that we can have some of that available, which would be super cute. This bunny day crown, that's adorable. Absolutely, absolutely. I've been obsessed with Animal Crossing, but who knew that there was such an Animal Crossing drama community in the Animal Crossing. I had no idea. So if you guys want, I'm gonna play you guys some Animal Crossing recipe or not recipes. Let's see. Animal Crossing hybrids. We'll do hybrid flowers. All the hybrid flowers really quick. It's like a quick video. That way you can learn with the hybrids. Yeah.
Those guys are going to get a whole bunch of water too.
So let's see.
So as you guys can see, every single Honey could save you hundreds of dollars this year and thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Here's how Honey works. This is $3,000 worth of shoes.
Okay,
Applies to
calm down, ads.
Flour
Calm down.
in my town has now been.
All right, so he has all these, by the way. So let's just go to this part.
Honey could save you hundreds of dollars this
It
year.
is
and
such a
thousands
wholesome
of
game. I
dollars
like
over your
literally
lifetime.
have never
Here's how
won.
Honey works. This is $3,000 worth of shoes. Apply coupon. Give Honey a second to scan the internet and find coupon codes. And Honey saved us $600. Wow. Jeez. And that's how Honey works. It's a free browser add-on that you install, and then every time you check out, it scans the
Yo,
internet
this
and
ad
Possibly give you some
situation.
more pinks, but that's just about it. The well runs dry with that one, so keep that in mind. Next up is going to be red and yellow. Red and yellow make a very awesome orange color, and you're going to need some oranges for some other colors a little bit later. I'll show you guys. Next up over here is the reds. So you put any two reds next to each other and you water them, and you'll be able to get a black, which is really good. And black is going to be the recipe for the gold one very soon. All right, hold on. Pause. Sorry. I need this. Totally need it. Don't even talk to me about it. I'm trying to get my gold slingshot. All right, next. Next right over here is two whites. If you put two whites together, you can indeed make a purple rose. Whoa, super cool.
I really want to get the purple
All
rose,
right.
but
You guys can see over here that
it
this
hasn't
one
worked
is
out for
going
me
to be
yet.
pretty interesting because these next to each other, a white and an orange. If you get a white and an orange together, you're going to be able to make a special red. Now this red looks exactly like the other ones. They do. But this special red will
And I
be the
haven't
one
been
that
able to
gives
get the
you
black
the
roses
ability
either,
to
which
get
is
blue
sad.
ones. And that's why I put the Abdallah face right over here, because you're going to need two special reds in order to make a blue. Now, taking this on full value, if you looked at this picture, that is completely incorrect. You need to make sure that you're putting your white ones next to your orange ones. And then if you do see a red sprout, you want to take that red one and then segregate it from all the other red ones, because the only way that you're going to get blue in the game is if you put two of those special reds together. All right, and then last but not least, if you have access to a gold watering can, be
Which
it
I
trading from
don't.
someone or having a 5-star town,
Dang
come
it.
on over here and water your black roses. If you water your black rose, the next day it has a random chance of spawning a golden bud. And that's it. So you don't need two black roses next to each other. You don't need anything like that. Just water some black ones, and then there's a random chance that it'll show a gold one. So pretty cool. I like the gold one a lot. All right, so that's roses for you. Let's move on to the next breed of flower. As you guys can
I
see, a
only
little sneak
have
peek
the
over here.
orange
This is going to be hyacinths.
and the,
So you guys
and the
can see
hyacinths
whether or
and
not
the
you want to
pink,
invest
and
in
I
them, because
only
I've got all the
have
colors available.
the, what is
So
it?
basic
Pink
colors
roses,
are
I
exactly
believe.
like roses. You got red, white, yellow. Moving on over here, adding the red and white together equals a
pink
very
tulips.
cool looking pink. Adding the red and yellow together makes a
That's
very cool
about
looking
it.
orange. Putting two whites next to each other makes a blue one. And if you had a couple hybrid oranges floating around, you slap the two oranges together and you'll be able to get a purple. Pretty cool, right? I think the purple one looks cool. And I like the blue one a lot. Like, I really do. All right, next up is tulips. Tulips was one of my first breeding projects because that was one of my native flowers, and I made a purple one. It was cool. You'll see it in my first hybrid video. Anyway, same concept. It's going to be red, white, yellow. So once you see red, white, yellow, put red, whites together, and you'll be able to make a pink
I'm actually going
tulip.
to
Very
upload,
nice.
because I'm a
Put
nerd,
your red and
a
yellow together, you'll be
picture
able to make a very sleek looking orange one.
of my
Super fun.
Easter collection
And like
to the
some other
Discord really
recipes,
quick,
if
guys.
you
You
put
guys
two
are like,
reds together, you'll be
Taylor,
able to
you're
make the
such a
black
dork,
one.
but
You can
like,
see,
I'm
the
totally
little,
okay with it.
yellow aesthetics on the inside of the flower too. And of course, like our previous one, if you have two oranges, which is a
This
lot of
game
breeding,
looks so
you put your two
fun.
oranges together, you guys
It
will
is
make
really
the
fun.
purple ones,
Not
which
even
is
gonna lie.
probably the rarest out of all of them. So keep trying.
Well, I
you'll
don't
get
know if you're being sarcastic
All right,
or
next
anything,
family is
but
going
like
to be
honestly,
lilies.
this game is like, I don't know. I love this game. But also I've never seen you before, so welcome to the chat. Me M. Thank you for being here. Sorry I got distracted. I'm also playing Animal Crossing right now. I have slept in today, and for some reason I'm just like all about the Animal Crossing today. But yeah, let's see. I'm going to upload it to my Discord. And I dropped the link in my Discord below, guys, if you guys want to join my Discord. So yeah. It's there if you want to join. Let's see. Oh, that's a really pretty filter. Let's see. Okay. You guys are like, Taylor, what are you doing with your life? Don't know. Have no idea. It is really fun. Like, if you want something and you're like a life simulator person and you like to simulate and you like to like do challenges and like farming and like collection, and there's like this whole online community, it's crazy. It's a lot of fun. Let's see what he's got to say about these farming
See over
hybrids.
here, lilies are going to be the exact same thing. Red, white, yellow is what you
I
start
haven't
off
even
with.
gotten my
You put
hands
your
on
red
some
and white
lilies
together, you
yet.
guys can
Like,
make a
what
pink
the
one.
fuck?
Very nice. You put your red and yellow together to make an orange one, and you slap two reds together, and you guys can indeed make a black one. Moving on to the cosmos. Cosmos are over
The
here. They kind of look like
cosmos.
daisies a little bit. So it's going to be the same colored patterns, red, white, yellow. And a lot of them are going to be the exact same thing. Adding the red and white together will make you a pink one. Adding the red and yellow one together will make you an orange one. And slapping the two orange ones together will make you a black one. All right. So next up, we have the very awesome pansies. Now, just like the roses, pansies are going to be a little bit harder to get all the colors simply because there is a
I have
purebred
one
recipe
pansy,
on board
like
too. So you want to
legitimately
take a look at that.
one.
So your basic colors are going to be red, white, yellow, even though
have
it
the
looks
yellow
like a
one, yeah,
black
that's the only
and
one I
kind of
have.
looks like a purple and whatever. That's the colors of them, red, white, yellow. So you come on board over here, red and white equals an orange. So you can see that with these pansies over here, the little orange like kind of crown within there, that's the orange coloration of it. So keep that in mind. So next up is two whites equals a blue one. Very, very interesting. And then you've got some very special ones over here with the pansies. And I marked them with the Abdallah faces because these are going to be your very interesting purebred ones in order to get yourself the purple pansies. Now, right on board, if you throw a red one next to a blue one, you can get a special red one. And that's what we call a purebred red one. It's completely special.
And there's no way to identify these purebred red ones because they
next
look
up,
the same.
another way of getting
which
another
sucks.
special
It's
purebred is going to put the
Jeez.
orange ones and the blue ones together. And by doing that, you can indeed get a special orange one. Now, for the purple one, if you do have two of these special red ones or two of the special orange ones, and you put those next to each other, they can indeed cross-pollinate in order to get the purple one. So again, this one's a little bit harder, and it's harder to get the end result because there's a lot of specific breeding that you're going to do in order to get that done. Okay, windflowers. I do like the windflowers a lot. The basic colorations are going to be red, white, and orange. So keep that in mind. If you slap a red and white one together, you can get a pretty pink one. Love it. Slap two white ones together and you get a blue one. And then this one's pretty rare. If you get two of the blue ones together, you will absolutely have a chance of getting a purple one. So the purple one is going to be the top tier as far as the rarity of those go. And last but not least, we do have the mums, the only green hybrid
Those
in the game. Go figure. So it's going to be red, white, yellow, which are the basic colors. Head on over. Red plus white equals the very pretty and pink. You got the white plus white equals the purples. And you slap two purples together, you can get the elusive green mums. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Okay, so ladies and gents, that's all the recipes for Animal Crossing New Horizons, every single hybrid within the game. I counted over 25 of them.
That's crazy.
So here's hoping that maybe in the future we can get a flower update. Okay, so we got one more thing to do.
Well,
now,
that's
there's
interesting.
A lot of,
Thank you for your little situation. He's very educational and things, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, had I not gotten help from this dude, I'd be like screwed. But I am gonna go tonight, guys. Thank you for being up with me so late. It was awesome. You guys rock. Don't forget to like up the stream while you guys are on your way out. And I hope you guys are safe and happy and healthy and kiss the stars. Bye.